Second one. Good evening. Welcome to Sunday Night Ragchew.
Howdy, y'all. How's everybody doing?
All right. Good to hear. Everyone's doing good. That's great. I'm going to pull something up now that I can.
Paul's got his toys working.
Yeah, part two here. We are going to get on PiStar. So, without further ado, let's move to the project cam. So I've got my DMR radio, my YSF radio with Yaesu, and I've got the ICOM for D-Star. My focus and goal is to get on PiStar and at least get that set up and make at least one connection with one of these radios, whether it's YSF, D-Star, or DMR. I don't care. But up front, I'll just tell you this. I don't know how to get on D-Star, and I don't know how to use DMR. So it'll probably end up being YSF. Tech battles. All right. So what I did earlier is I've been getting other stuff ready and radios charged and stuff too. I went ahead and flashed the second to the last file. Actually, let me go back to that. Not Discord, go back to this. So I went to Tools. Was it Tools? Downloads. Right here. So up here at the top, initially I had downloaded that bottom one. That was not working. So I downloaded the second from the bottom. And I have, I didn't want to wait online. So I went ahead and put it, and I put it on the SD card and set up the Wi-Fi and put it in my little Android thing here. Not Android. Raspberry. And now I'm just hoping that this extension USB cable will power it on. So, and I have tweezers. I do have tweezers.
Yeah.
So that's a good thing. Okay. What's the power doing? Oh, there we go. Okay. Power's going. I feel like I need to zoom in a little more. Oh, power went off. What's going on? Something's touchy. It's not at the device. It's at my adapter. Okay. I've got a new screen on the right. It was, if you guys have seen my QTH image, the little screen on the bottom right of that picture that had ham clock on it is now my audio mixer. So it's full size and I can control it better, hopefully. Okay. Okay, we got some text working. All right, let's see. So we got lights going. Let's go back up here and we're going to do, I left it at the default, which was PiStar, PI-star local. Oh, that was quick. Okay. So we're on. It worked.
Oh, I sent you a private message.
Okay. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I got to look at it afterwards to see what works. Okay, guys, it worked. The login and everything has me logged in. So I'm just double checking here. I forgot to get in the live stream. Okay, that, and I need this to be not push to talk. Okay, back on the live stream. Okay, guys, here we are. We're at the PiStar page. And I did watch another video. When I can think of his call sign, I will let you know it was not somebody I was familiar with. And I wrote down the order to put things in. And for anyone that wants to jump in Discord and talk about it or mention in chat, go for it. So it says put call sign in here. And then a frequency. Someone can correct me, but this is what I use in Japan for All-Star, I think. Town. Is that, let's see, the location. It's how many numbers? EM. It's 6 letters. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the L must be, do I get rid of the L? I think that's what they need, right? United States. We'll apply that. I guess that's it.
Hey, Paul, we got a comment here from Lee,
Yeah.
KF5Y PR. It says, PiStar has been deprecated. The developers stopped working on it. The new PiStar is now called WPSD.
Okay.
I should show that on the screen, shouldn't I?
Whoops. What is this? Modem selection has been updated. Reselect your modem. Oh, yeah. So this is the next step. Well, I have no idea what that one is, so I'm going to go through this one just to see if I can connect or at least get it set up. And then we can look at that one afterwards. And next he says select board. Select board. Where's the board? Modem type. Yeah, that's it right there.
It's called a modem under there.
Is it just modem? He was using a Raspberry Pi in the video, so he may have chosen something else.
Yeah, it's a STM32 DMV, the Raspberry Pi hat.
GPIO, okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Thanks for joining and letting me know. All right.
Well,
Then he
tip here from
says,
Mr. Mudd. Before I go, because Mr. Mudd's got family stuff going.
oh, good idea, Wes. Thanks, Wes.
Clone that SD card when you're rolling. Thank me.
Yeah,
later.
that's a good idea. Thanks, Wes. Okay, thanks, Don. I'll look at that. I didn't even know about that one. And then I apply changes. I guess here. Is that where I change something? Yeah. Apply. And I'm assuming it'll reboot. Once we get this set up, and like I said, it'll probably be YSF that I get on unless someone can walk me through DStar. I'm registered on everything. I've got numbers for all of it, DMR and everything. But I have not used the 705 on DStar yet. Okay. Yeah, the guy that I was watching said he had a Raspberry Pi 3 or 4, and he does say these smaller ones, the zeros are slower. Okay, now he says select, oh wait, screen, OLGD screen. or OLED screen, OLED screen. He said to change. Where's my screen at?
Right there at the bottom of that section you're on. I think it works with none, but type 3, it already has a thing in the defaults on the other one.
The bottom of what I'm looking at right now.
You scroll down, so go back to that top section.
Oh, top section. Okay. Oh, right here. Display type. Oh, OLED. Well, I don't remember if he said type 3 or 6. So what do you think? 3?
Type 3 on that Amazon one. I think it works on none also. Mine displays offline. I haven't got to display the.
Okay, so is it going to restart and then display something finally?
You should at least see it saying initializing or offline, depending on what's set up.
Let's see what it says here.
Yeah, there you go. Just leave it to that. That's the default.
I see the yellow or the green flashing underneath, so I'm assuming that it's rebooting. Still nothing on that screen. Because I always saw it come up on other people. It says like MMDV or it says something.
Did you enable one of the services yet? I think you have to.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I haven't chosen. Okay, where's that at? Admin dashboard. Yeah, the last. He did say select mode, and then he just says the screen. So, oh, right here. So should we do YSF mode since that's the one I have? So I just click that and apply it. Unless someone can tell me how to use my DMR radio. Oh, shoot. Okay, this stupid. Okay, that's not going to work. Let me plug it into this other source. There's something wonky about that outlet.
Yeah, you gotta be careful with that too. You'll easily jack up your SD card.
Lose it all. Yeah, there's something up with that. With that AC adapter. It's one of those things you buy that you put it in a hole in the desk. So I drilled holes and put these in. It gives me USB plugs and AC adapter on top. All right, let's see if I have to probably go back into it, right?
So Chris had a good question here. He was asking, can you use any UHF, VHF radio to work with this? And Don was pretty quick to respond. No,
Yeah.
Chris, digital radio only, D-Star, DMR, or YSF.
Okay,
Yeah,
there we go.
And if you want to do analog, or as Don calls it, regular radio, that's when you use All-Star.
Yeah, my All-Star kit has a Yaesu 70, FT70, I think, with a Pi hat and the Raspberry. That's all in a canvas bag. I leave that in the hotel in Japan. So this will be nice to have to be able to access all of them. And I've never used P25 either.
Yeah, I use it, just not for ham radio. I don't understand it. It's all programmed for me. I just know to go to the top group and there I am.
All right, here, back at. So does anybody? So this is the MD 2017. And I even watched a video to try to program this. Just to VFO it, and I couldn't figure it out.
Well, I cheated when I did mine because Jason with Ham Radio 2.0 and Grapevine Amateur Radio.com, I believe, he had a code plug. Had a bunch of cities on it too.
Yeah, when I start doing VFO, it changes to channel, even though I have it on VFO mode. So I'm not really sure what to do with that one. So we're going to do YSF. All right. So if I choose YSF mode and then apply,
Now, Paul, just something to note, and I saw this on a presentation recently. YSF is not connected directly into the Yaesu network. Yaesu has a closed network for the WiresX, but they have servers that are by third
what
party.
mine's doing now. It just says offline.
so it's just rebooting, right? Yeah.
So YSF, unlike some of the others, there are servers connected to like the HRI modems, and that's how they're able to get it onto where you can use a hotspot like that.
Okay. I keep forgetting I got to ferrite choke this ring light. It keeps going off when I use VHF, UHF. Okay, so it's up. Do I want to be at what dashboard when I'm communicating? And this will tell me. Let's give it a try. You guys will probably see the ring light flash.
It's funny. My ring light was doing that also. But,
K5VOP.
At this point, you're beyond anything I've done on this thing. So.
Oh, whoops! I got to move to digital, right? K5VOP testing. Look at that. Okay, very cool. So, okay, for those who've used YSF on this, do I now punch the code in here like I would to change to a different node? Or is there a way to do it in the software? Okay, so it's up. We got it going. You know what? Maybe I could bring this power down. Maybe it won't do it. Let's see. It is working. Now, Mr. Mudd's radio, for those of you who know Wes, he stopped in briefly, I think, and then he had to run. This is going to fall. We could try D-Star as well if anyone knows how to walk me through using the 705. That's the only D-Star I have. I'm going to go to Mr. Mudd's radio. I think he's got it. I think it's up and running. Yeah, right here. Mr. Mudd's radio time. Now, see, this is why I really wanted to get the DMR running. He's got, let me mute that. He's got this running on DMR. For those who are interested, check out Mr. Mudd's ham radio time, subscribe to him. And I was hoping to get on here to test and see how it works to go through. But if no one can tell me how to do VFO with this MD2017, then that's not happening. Yeah, it says channel 4. So I don't know. Maybe I have to program it. I've tried finding web YouTubes on it and everything, and none of it worked. So, okay. So D-Star is not as easy. Okay. So we got let's just focus on the YSF then. So what I want to see is it wouldn't be under admin, right? Gateway activity. Okay. So then somehow I have to, you know what I should do? I wonder if I should get on, see if I can get on our local WiresX repeater. Under configuration. Is this where you would go to a specific YSF room, or do I still do it on my radio? So I set it up in this configuration. So I've got YSF mode here. Oh, oh. Okay, that's not clicking. So it's on. The only things I see are just the hang time. Further down. Right here. YSF. Wires X pass through. Maybe wires X pass through. Startup host. Startup host. Host files right here. Okay. Oh, they're right here. There we go. Well, that's simple. Is it Alabama link that does that? Let's do a little test here. I was hoping he would have a link. I think Alabama link does it. I don't know why. I don't know what all these other links are. Give me a node to switch to if anyone wants to get on. Parrot. Right there. Parrot. Okay. Apply changes. Oh, Parrot to test. I'm assuming I need to apply changes every time. We're going to get it, guys. We got connected. That's a positive thing.
Yeah, Parrot should just repeat back to you what you say so you can see how you're coming in.
Oh, look. The screen was working. It flashed real quick. I just saw it. Okay. Make sure it says Parrot. Okay. So what's it going to come back to my radio?
Yeah, you should hear it come back.
K5VOP testing. My volume.
I heard it.
Did you hear it?
Yeah.
Why isn't volume going up?
You have to hold the volume button in and turn it.
Oh, that's squelch.
Remember, Yace is a little funky on that. You have to hold
it's
the
the
volume button on the side, and then you can
No,
flip
this
it
one,
on.
it's the bottom. The other Yace is the same. Let me try it again. This is Kilo 5 Victor Oscar Papa testing by Parrot on the PiStar.
I'm going to grab my radio out of the car. So
Okay.
try on the Texas Nexus.
Yeah, let me try to. Volume is up. Squelch is all the way off. Oh, why is it going to offset now? That's dumb. I hate when it does that stuff. It's on VFO and it switched to It's all of a sudden doing an offset. You gotta be kidding me. Hold on, guys. I'm almost there. This is Kilo 5 Victor Oscar Papa testing Parrot on the PiStar. When it switched to digital or to FM, this is Kilo 5 Victor Oscar Papa testing Parrot on the PiStar. This is Kilo 5 Victor Oscar Papa PiStar. All right, and I see now it's got fusion, my call sign and everything there in the thing. We got it to work. Okay.
Hey, Paul, I'm back. Texas Nexus has a net going on right now.
Oh, okay. But I think with YSF, I have to find a reflector that's connected to that, correct?
Correct.
Remember, I've only used Wires X. I've never used experiments. Is there something where you can just go on and stop the hate? Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I would imagine Texas Nexus is on there because it's a really popular one.
Well, yeah, they might have a. There it is.
There's the
But you say they got a net.
Texas.
Well, let's see if
They have a net
we can
going.
hear the net.
Let's see if we got audio coming in. Yeah.
So changing the room, you got to apply every time, right? Don's celebrating for me. Woo, woo. All right, now I'm seeing the screen. That's cool. It's nice to be able to look over and see what I'm on.
So are you getting audio from the Texas Nexus?
It's rebooting. When you change rooms, you have to apply it.
Oh, okay.
And the zero there
Sorry, I
says a little bit
stepped
slow.
away.
Okay, it says it's on Texas Nexus.
That's Texas Nexus right now for my radio.
Volume's up. I'm on digital, 447. And I'm not getting anything.
It may not be connected on their end.
That's true. They may not have it set up, right?
I mean, it's separate from the.
Anyone know of a test one on here or one I can just test if anybody else has a YSF connection?
Man,
I know
can't
Alabama.
remember how to switch rooms.
I know Alabama Link. I just don't know which one. I didn't realize they have so many.
It's just different servers handling it. That's a Kansas City link. Is that the one that's real popular?
Kansas City, see if they have one. Whoa, what the heck happened? Or I should just maybe America's link because then I know there will be activity. Oh, K-Toads has one?
I've talked to K-Toads before on HF.
Is it named something else?
In fact, I think Carlos, Life at Terminal Velocity, that guy, who he jumps out of airplanes and makes contacts on HF.
Hey, I just want to say, guys, that we would have had this done Saturday, but it was obviously the wrong image I was flashing because this was immediate. Yeah. Oh, it's 0. I put O. No? Doesn't have to be capped, does it? I don't think they're on. Yeah, I tried that. AT0, and there's nothing. AT. Let me scroll down, maybe. Nope, that's it.
Okay, does anybody on the net have any experience with the Kansas Big
I think this is just DMR. I don't think this is a reflector.
control to be recognized?
But let me try something. Yeah. Wish I had DMR figured out. I do have another. There is another.
Paul, you got the parrot to work, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. That's why I was going out in my car digging for my FT1D.
Oh, Don, by the way, check your messages on Discord.
If y'all want to see my FT1D, this is the deployment radio. See
That's a
how
good
beat
radio.
up that thing is. I mean, the buttons are rubbed off. The little cover for the light's missing. It's got a few scratches on there.
What about
I've
this
used
one?
this on a lot of deployments.
This one's linked YSF to DMR. I wonder if I could use that to get on a DMR one. Let's try it. What the heck? That's what it's all about. If I don't work, most likely I am. They're paying double time, Thanksgiving and the day after. I'm probably just going to run a stream most of the day. Just various modes, Q sewing, checking deals, Black Friday deals, stuff like that. All right, let's see what it says now. Oh, where did it go? I already forgot. Oh, right here. Link to YSF2 DMR. Shall we give it a try and see if someone comes back? This is K5VOP testing a new PiStar node YSF to DMR. Does anybody copy? I don't know if that's a repeater or reflector, or if I've got to do something else. Yeah, I tried the 0. I don't know if K-Toads isn't on. So nothing coming back on that.
K-Toads is a club. I hear them on Poda every now and then.
Yeah, that's TO and the guys. They got their Discord server. I could check the Discord, see if anyone's got anything, but. So they've got YSF to the NXDN and YSF to P25.
Does anybody else have a room we can look for?
Has anyone got a YSF? Or anyone understand this YSF to DMR?
Or just even a regular node, and we'll see if it's listed in there under a server. Chat's been quiet.
Chatterbox, we probably would be able to find someone to talk there. Looks like
Jay, yeah, my buddy said my transmission dropped out, so I don't.
Here we go. That's North Carolina, Den. I thought for sure. Oh well.
Is America's Link on there?
I'm sure. Yeah, here.
If you're not familiar with Wires X, America's Link is like the worst thing to put a repeater on, because you will not be able to turn it back off because they tailgate constantly on there. There's no room to change it.
If nobody's using our Fusion repeater, you could move it to America's Link if you want.
I'd rather not. Actually, you know what? It's been years since I've moved a repeater.
Hold on. I'll do it manually. I got the software right here.
Yeah, the node for the club repeater is but the question is America's Link listed on your list there?
Oh, somebody's on America Kansas City wide right now. That's probably Phil. He gets on Kansas City.
I'll see if you can hear any audio from him.
Well, let me try America's link first. Let's see what we get. The USB extension cable is so heavy, it's pulling this thing off. Let's use Mando. Stay. Says M3IM, digital ID. Okay. Stand by. Not hearing anything. This is Kilo 5 Victor Oscar Papa testing a new PiStar node YSF. Does anybody copy?
How can you tell if it's keying up?
Here's a call sign.
Okay, this is November Mike to Victor. Please go ahead. Good evening.
In M2V, this is K5VOP. Thanks for coming back. I just built a Pi Zero PiStar node. It's my first one. I'm live streaming on YouTube and trying to see if I can get on at least one. So it looks like it's working on YSF. Thanks for coming back. I'm in Texas here.
Well, congratulations. Good job on setting up and configuring your Pi Zero. I'm currently running on an OpenSpot 3. I think I'm on my third or fourth Pi-bit hotspot as well. I currently have 2 Zoom spots. The current one, the one I use for the DMR and PiStar is in Zoom Spot Elite. It's very good. It's a really, really well-built system as well. But anyways, name here is Lima Echo Sierra. I'm located about 20 miles east of Disney here in Central Florida, where we stay as Floridians do. It's cold. Temperature is probably in the 50s, if I'm not mistaken.
In the
I
50s.
did not check as of late, but the wife is turn on the heat because she doesn't want to fill the house below 71 high. Let me return the mic to you. Again, congratulations on your configuration and setting up for your minute. Just the November mic to Victor.
November Mike to Victor K5VOP. Well, Les, it's good to meet you. My name is Paul, Papa Alpha Uniform Lima, and I'm about 20 miles north of Dallas, Texas. It's been cooler here lately, which is a nice change. 50 does sound a little cold for Florida, so hang in there and bundle up, I guess. But thank you so much for coming back. It sounds like you are the pro on PiStars with all those Zoom spots and even the Elite. So I appreciate you taking the time, and you have a good rest of your evening. 73s from K5VOP.
K5VOP and M2B. Well, my friend, you have a fantastic evening as well. It's a pleasure chatting with you. My regards to you and your family. Until we have an opportunity to chat again down the line, I certainly hope so. Stay radioactive. Good job. November, Mike to Victor. Listen, it was 73.
Well, there we go. He had a little bit of an accent to his voice. I'm wondering if he's temporarily ham or in the U.S. or a recent ham or someone else coming back. Who was that?
N3IM on the line.
N3IM. I haven't really used the FT5.
N3IMWJ.
It doesn't seem like a very loud speaker, unless that's just because it's the YSF thing here. Hey, Gaming Clint, welcome back. But not bad. It sounds okay. Not as good, I think, as straight Wires X. And again, I don't have DMR and D-Star to compare it with, so we got one down.
Paul, I'll try to slip a message for you to tell him today's high was 83 and tomorrow they're forecasting 37 for the low.
Yeah, it came in through Facebook.
Thank you very much.
It shows a Facebook message. That's cool. It should show it on the Oh, it didn't show it. That's weird.
No, it's not going to. You'll have to display it like I did.
Got it. All right. Well, okay, guys. Anybody have a YSF we can QSO real quick, or does anybody want to walk me through D-Star?
Okay.
I looked at a couple of videos this week on D-Star, and setting it up does not look that simple on the 705. Well, here's some right here. YSF to DMR. Yeah, it's working, Gaming Clint. We got it. We just made a QSO with, what was it? NM2V, I think. I can't remember now. But yeah, it's working. Well, on YSF, we got it working on YSF. I can't figure out how to use my DMR. I don't know how to get it to do VFO. I've followed a guy's YouTube video and it just won't work. So unfortunately, that's the one I wanted to use because I've got Wes, Mr. Mudd's Ham Radio Time channel. He's running a 24/7 DMR stream, and I was hoping to get on there because he's got it all showing up here, and we could connect and would see ourselves, I assume. But what I may do is I may stream later this week, and once I can figure out how to set up the 705 for D-Star, I'll stream and we'll do a D-Star one. And then once I get the DMR one, I'll set up and do a stream for that too, maybe. Because I like having the input.
So, Paul, can that run standalone without your laptop?
I assume, yeah, right? Is D or someone still in? Let me look here. Someone's still in Discord. Oh yeah, Daryl. It can run by itself, right? I just plug it into a power source.
Yeah, you just need something dedicated to it that you're not moving around.
Yeah.
So as long as you're not switching RIMs, you can set it, go to Texas Nexus, and
Yep.
take it with you.
It's just funny because, like, this worked out actually really well for you. I fought with this thing for several weeks before I realized that you had to have a digital radio to operate on it.
Oh. Well, yeah, it worked out. Let me make sure no one else has said anything. Topics. Okay.
Mike says he runs an API star and it runs itself.
Hey, Mike, welcome. API star, or do you mean PiStar? API
star.
Okay.
I read it as API star.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
pretty
I'm not gonna-
nice. I mean, this is with the. I noticed there's one that's all put together with the case and everything, and I think it's a little power thing, and it's like 96 on Amazon. And I forget if it was Daryl or someone that mentioned yesterday. You can get them at Micro Center for a lot cheaper, but Amazon. This total cost for me, besides the SD card, both boards and that one came with the antenna and all the mounting stuff in the case. I want to say combined, I think it was about 60 because they've got some Black Friday sales. So not bad, $60 for a little basically all digital mode way to connect. Hey, Ryan.
So the web interface is just for changing the settings. Does this work on mobile setup, or is it just for the shack?
Yeah, Micro Center is what I was talking about. The Pi Zero 2 are $15. The Pi Zeros are $10.
Yeah, and I think I spent 20 something, so close to double Micro Center. So Chris has asked, the web interface is just for changing. I'm assuming that's what it is, unless it can be done from the radio. And I think that's all right. I think it'll work no matter what, as long as you got a power source and some kind of internet connection, right? Right, Daryl?
Yeah, but the Pis do have a tendency to crash for whatever reason, especially if you got a bunch of HF around them. So you might have to check it every now and then. Yeah.
That makes sense.
If you change internet, if you change Wi-Fi, then you have to use a computer to change it, right? Is that my understanding, D? Oh, he can't hear me, can he?
Oh, I need some more light on this.
But Ryan says the trick to D-Star is to run the hotspot in a modem mode. And then he
hotspot and modem.
And then he says, then you run all the reflector commands from the CQ box on the radio itself.
Oh.
So you don't have to have a computer to keep changing everything. The one constant that you do need to have the computer change is the Wi-Fi. That's my understanding.
Now, when you say CQ box on the radio, what does that mean?
That's a D-Star thing.
Oh, okay.
So my understanding, guys, I've never been on D-Star. I'm registered for it. The guy who registered me is Silent Key. It's been a number of years ago. But if you just want to go general on a reflector, it's usually CQ is what shows up on your radio. That means anybody you're going to call, that's who it's going to go to. So
let me get this out a little bit. Quirky QRP's LED pad there with all the codes and everything underneath my
he
cutting
says,
board
place
there.
your 705 in DV mode, and you will see 2 boxes.
All right, let's give it a try. Sorry, it's going to be upside down for you guys. This isn't a how to do the 705 video, so.
This is uncharted territory here.
Yeah.
Did you have to do anything to your Pi to change it to D-Star first?
Yeah, I have to change it. DV set.
Yeah,
Digital
you probably can do
monitor
it
on.
from your phone or iPad. And cool, I really need a DMR. DMR is pretty ingenious, and I like how it's pretty open source for multiple models. The only thing is there's just not as much traffic as there is with Wires X and D-Star.
Well, actually, I mean, D-Star for me, Wires X and D-Star are probably the two most used in Japan, I would assume. So I don't even think they use DMR really.
Yeah, isn't DMR more of an American thing? It's a
maybe
digital
Europe.
mode preferred by businesses. That and NextIn. Little Elm uses NextIn. I've seen their repeaters when we put in our GMRS repeater, the one with the Little Elm towers. That's a
back to VFO screen. Okay, VFO screen.
Press FM to change to DV. Do you see something that says FM? Is that a touch screen? Oh, nice.
Okay. Got it.
It said DV now? Okay.
Yep, we're on DV.
We're on the right frequency for your PiStar?
I could flip that. I think there's a way to flip it.
What's the next? Oh, are you working on your PiStar now?
No. PiStar should be booted in D-Star mode, yeah.
Do you see a button for DR?
DR right here says call.
Okay.
This antenna all the way down is 440, so hopefully it's tuned. This is actually a cool little antenna. I thought would be great. It's BNC. I just got the little 90-degree angle thing or whatever. And then it's tri-band, and you just raise and lower the little whip for each band.
Did you press that button?
Yeah. Do I hold it down or press it? I pressed it.
Maybe hold it down.
Okay. Oh, look at that. And now W5NGU is the local, probably the closest repeater for D-Star. Okay. Where to next, Ryan? We're going to get 2 of these modes down tonight. Press CQ upper box. Oh, just press that. Okay. It says 2.
What's the next step?
ICOM is the one radio I have not used, just so you guys know. This is my first ICOM. That's super. Reflector Connect Ref 30C. Do I type that in or something? Oh, right here. Yeah, it's simplex, Greg. Welcome. Okay, link to reflector, use reflector. I'm going to have this set up, Greg, with Ryan's help, and next time I'm in Japan, I'll be able to get on. Well, I can get on D-Star from here, too, with my new PiStar. Link to direct input REF 30C.
Then use the reflector.
Okay. Oh, just toads. That's why it's not coming up. We'll go back to it. All right. Link to reflector. Oh, key up.
Yeah.
K5EOP testing.
Now, you hooked to the PiStar doing that somehow, or
Hold on.
are you matching the frequency of the PiStar to do that? That's my question.
I think must be a number here. Yeah, don't I need to be on the 447?
Yeah, you need to be on the same frequency.
Oh, wait, here's D-Star. Default reflector, I need to change this maybe? No audio needed on link to.
Well, you got something I don't have, Chris. I don't have a hat. I got Yates' hats.
What about from? Does something need to be there? Because it keeps flashing dupe down at the bottom when I key up.
Does that mean duplex?
Or should I skip it? Let me zoom in more. Oh, in the from box. Okay. So that needs to be near repeater.
He says your hotspot or your local repeater needs to be in from box.
Okay. That was the local repeater, but I probably have to set it over by the window to hit it. All right, we want to go through the hotspot. So what do I need to do here? Repeater list or near repeater?
Or
And it
simplex. Does that have
it
the simplex
shows,
option?
well, the D-Star configuration shows B, all sign B, K5EOP-B, and then a reflector. Yeah, I think you're right, Bob. Welcome.
Yeah. I'm in agreement. That's because I don't have D-Star.
Okay.
I'll say that.
Let's see. So there's.
They have to add your hotspot to your repeater list. Might be another.
Let me go in a little closer.
That. Here, let me take my picture out to make it bigger for you.
It's like it's 1080p, but it's horrible. All right. So I have W5. So that's the repeater. So I guess I could, let me set it by the window. Let me see if I hit it. Hold on.
Now I've seen Brad hit the
testing. K5VOP testing. You know what? It's not even transmitting. SWR power, nothing's moving. K5VOP testing. K5. We are plugged in.
So Japan Ham is saying, I think you should do like you did with the Yaesu Simplex ? So the question, the problem is, Greg, is learning how to work the ICOM. If you're used to one radio, ICOM's going to work a little different.
I'm going to restart it.
But once you know it, you know it. Just trying to figure out how to use it.
K5VOP. All right. So here's what it's doing. Man, I wish it wasn't. I think it's because it's not bright enough. Every time I key up, nothing happens on the power and SWR, and this duplex or whatever is just flashing. How about near repeater FM? Oh, GPS invalid. I thought the GPS was working. All right. Repeater list. So I want to add, let's add name. BOP. Oh my gosh, I can't. This little screen. It's worse than my phone. I know what I need.
Lowercase.
I need this. All right. So I'm adding my repeater. Do I put in the K5VOP-B or K5VOP-G? Or I can just do the and from and the gateway. Okay. So I've got repeater 1, repeater 2, K5VOP space B and G. Okay. And I'm assuming there's a space. Like that? I have the mode as DV. Okay. Do I need a subname? I don't see anything in here that says subname. There's a reflector, default. Here's the frequency. Yeah, this needs to be in the use from. Yes. I want that. Yes, right. To use from. Okay.
Yes.
That's what I thought. Okay. I don't want offset, right? And what about, is this off? Oh, use from.
If
Yes.
dupe is like an offset, I would say off. Is that correct?
Yeah. Off. Okay. I guess I don't need the time, position. Dupe is off. Use from, yes. Group 1. K5VOP, DV repeater. Add right. Okay. Yes. Is that it? Oh, don't tell me it went back. Must be that one. Modem mode and change reflector. In the 2 box, the hotspot changes for you. Okay. Let's go back to this. Modem mode, which I think I have right here. I've already rebooted with that. Hold on, Greg. If we're near the end here on this method, let me see if it'll work or not. And then the reflector.
Chris, I gotta fumble around and try to figure out how to change rooms on my Wires X here on my FT1D. So they all have a learning curve. I can't say which one's easier because I don't know anything about PiStar.
K5VOP. It's still showing W5NGU. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to go with. I put all that stuff in and it doesn't show it. All right. Greg, what do I do?
Greg, can you join us on the Discord?
GPS transmit mode.
Do you have a GPS receiver on that thing?
Yeah, it's got GPS. There's a little icon going.
Oh, here, we got a solution. Read the manual.
Yeah. I've tried a manual and I've tried YouTube videos. And they're all talking about this DV stuff, just like he's explaining.
Thanks, Craig. I appreciate that.
And it just, Nothing's keying up. Nothing's.
Paul, I personally wouldn't be able to learn it while I'm live streaming, but everybody's different. Here you go, Chris. YouTube is my manual.
Yep.
You know what? I tried to open up a hood of an Avalanche one time, of a Chevy Avalanche, and I had to watch a stinking YouTube video to figure out where the release was. And it was in the logo itself. They had it in the middle of the grill. Paul, do you want to publish your?
Can anyone hear me
Discord
on
link?
the Discord?
Yeah, we hear you.
Yes,
Greg.
Greg.
Can you hear us, Greg?
I can hear you on YouTube. I think I've got my setting wrong. Hang on a second. Hang on a second.
Okay.
Yeah, Greg, I'm not on Discord because that causes issues.
Did that add a G? Offset, position, offset, loop, off. Why did it LB, BG?
So if y'all want the link, there it is. That's the Discord link.
Duplicate call sign. Well, then where is it?
Chris, I feel your pain, man. I mean, dumb places to put things, you know?
Group select.
Was it Chevy Lumina? You had to take the quarter panel off to get to the battery.
Edit. It's not going to let me edit.
All right, D. Take care, sir, and hope your kid
Thanks,
gets
Daryl.
feeling better.
So I'm guessing I can't just do I can't just do frequency. There's not like a digital mode like in Wires X or Yacy. You just hold digital, switch to digital, use frequencies and transmit. Everyone's always told me, Greg, ICOM is easier menus. I'm lost.
Oh, Paul, you're not used to it. I'm not used to it. It's what language you're used to using, you know? It's
Yeah.
like the first time you use a Mac when you're so used to a PC. It's
Yeah,
different. They both are great. They're different.
Man, why is that so horrible? Does it need light on it?
Your light's washing it out.
I don't get it.
You're good where you're at. Upside down, but you're good.
How about that? That flip?
It's backwards.
Oh, let me see. How about that?
Oh, there you go.
Let's see if I can get rid of some of this. Sharpness is so sharp.
Ryan doesn't have to stand on his head anymore. See, there you go. You know who is a Mac man now. There you go, Chris. You just righted yourself. Now, Mac's awesome from video editing standpoint, from what I've heard. So
See,
I
and
don't
I can
own a Mac.
I can say the opposite. If I get on a Mac, I'm lost. I think it's the noise reduction. It's messing it up, maybe. Medium, 60 hertz. Change the ISO. Darken that and standard range. There we go. It was on high def something. That's a little better. Yeah, there we go. That's better. Okay. Edit. The edit button. Let me go back. Oh, wait, no. This.
Motion detected at your front door.
Memory is used in. Oh, maybe because they don't have an SD card. I forget which side it is. Hold on. Let me put an SD card in. Let's see if I can put it in backwards.
Of course, I have an iPhone. I don't have a Mac, though. I've grown up in the PC world.
All right, got a memory card in there now. That I believe is formatted. Where's Greg? Greg had the answers for me.
Well, he's trying to get on Discord, and I don't know what happened there.
My call sign in, that's the easy part. Wait, was that the repeater or the call sign? Gee, it's all in there. I don't understand why I can't use it. Whoops. Okay. None, offset, G. Okay. Maybe I need a subname. There. Okay. Now I got it. Now let's see if it works. K5 VOP. Of course it doesn't. It's like, is there something locked or something? Yeah. I hear you.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yeah. It's like my mic doesn't even key up now.
Okay, what are you trying to do?
Connect with my PiStar to D-Star.
What did you do with the IASA? Did you put it on a simplex frequency?
Yeah, it's on 447.
Okay, do the exact same thing on the 705. You don't need to be doing all this entry.
I just realized I did it's the wrong repeater list, K5EOP. Edit.
Paul,
Yes.
stop and push the call button to get out of DR.
Okay.
I can't help you if you won't listen.
I already did it. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, but you're not listening to me.
Did you not just see me push the call button?
No.
I did.
Okay, it's because of the delay.
Well, yeah, if you're watching YouTube, it's going to be 10-second delay. Just trust that I'm doing what you're telling me.
Okay.
Now it works?
Hang on a second.
I'm going through my
Okay.
little PiStar.
Okay, and you were on simplex, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do I need to change this dupe negative to simp or off?
To off.
Okay, how do I change that? Obviously, it doesn't work there. Through the menu?
I'm trying to find it. Oh, wait, just maybe, hang on a second. Exit.
Let's see here.
Can you touch?
No.
Can you touch dupe?
No. Maybe hold down. Oh. I remember seeing this somewhere. I just don't remember where.
Yeah, I don't use it, so I.
Bluetooth time. Connect, not connectors. It's not it. Station, no. Would it be under DV set or no?
Give it a shot. I'm looking in function. TV set.
Digital monitor on. Fast data auto reply. No. You said you're looking in function?
Yeah, I was trying to look in function too.
Was that it? No, that's not it. Here, auto repeater is on. Let me hit that off. It's under function and auto repeater. I'll turn auto off.
Okay.
Oh, it still kept it at dupe, so I still got to change it.
Push the call once again and try to cycle and see if it goes off.
And then back to DV?
Yeah.
Okay, it's off. Well, but it's
Okay.
but it's off frequency now.
Okay. What frequency do you want to use?
Well, I'm on 447, so I need to put 447 back in. It just moved it.
Well, just touch the screen and put your frequency in. Touch it and and then turn the dial.
Okay. Back to DB. Repeaters off. Should be good, right?
Yeah, it's something's wrong here with me. I'm gonna have to get out of YouTube. I can't see your video.
Yeah, it'll
live.
change. It's about 10 seconds. Let me give it a try here. It's
Okay.
K5 VOP. Looks like it's working. Testing K5 VOP. Saw the blue light. So that worked. Right?
It's simple. If you're not using PiStar, you're using a simplex UHF channel
Mm-hmm.
with the modulation as digital. That's all.
And then how do I go to D-Star nodes through PiStar? Do you know that? It looks like it's set to a default reflector. I think Ryan knows this part in PiStar. So I must choose the reflector here. Is that simple? The same maybe?
How did you do it with
bias?
the Yaesu?
Well, I had to choose it from a drop down, whatever I wanted.
You did that in Pi, right?
Yeah. So this has a bunch of DCS entries. No names. I
Okay,
don't know.
what I'm saying is the 705 is the same as that Yaesu radio.
Mm-hmm.
You're on simplex 447, whatever,
Mm-hmm.
and transmitting to your hotspot. That's it.
I know that part. Now, how do I get out of my hotspot to talk to someone on the other side of the world?
Do you want to go through your repeater?
Well, I don't have one. There's W5NGU is nearby, but I can hit that with my antenna. How do I go to somewhere that I can't hit?
Well, you go through the repeater.
Well, isn't that what PiStar's for? I'm doing this through PiStar. That's what tonight's video is on tonight, Greg.
Okay. How did you do it with the Yaesu radio?
Through PiStar and selecting a server basically, or reflector, or whatever you want to call it, on YSF.
Okay, do it exactly the same way.
Well,
Simply think of the 705 and your Yaesu radio as the same thing. It's an RF source on a simplex frequency.
yeah, that whole part is we're well past that, Greg. I understand that 100%. I'm talking about getting out of my PiStar to someone else's D-Star. And the only thing this lists in the PiStar is over 900 XRF and REF and DCS and XLX nodes, I assume.
Greg, what I understand is, hang on a second, I'm doing some audio adjustments. If I can get to work. Okay, Greg, I understand that D-Star works different through the PiStar than the Yaesu, where you control which reflector you're on from your radio, and that's why you had to set up the node. Now, going direct, I understand that.
Yeah.
But it's what Ryan was saying was different.
Yeah, Ryan was through that. I would be able to, I think, access these reflectors through my radio. Now I have to go through the PiStar software to do it, I think, which is fine. I don't care. I just want to try to get connected to another D-Star. XRF 307. Okay, someone's suggesting one. 307. Because this is all just numbers. This doesn't. Yaesu showed me cities and people, whatever they named it. Kansas City, Europe, Texas Nexus. It was all named. So that's the quad net. And does the letter here matter on the reflector? A through Z, it looks like. The default is E. So just leave it at E. Yeah, I need to know the reflector numbers in this case to go through PiStar, Greg. because these are reflectors that people have built to access DStar, I think. Okay, I'm applying changes. I think it's going to reboot. You can see it rebooting here. Let me zoom out. There's my PiStar right there on the right.
Our left.
Okay. So we're back on. Yeah, this is all accessing all the digital modes through one little hotspot, like a Zoom Spot or Shark RF or whatever. All right. Should the gateway, oh wait. Maybe the gateway language should be English US, or does that matter? Probably not. I'm not hearing anybody. Should I give it a try, Doc?
The delay is killing me. I'm having a really, really hard time following you. Sorry, Paul.
Oh, don't worry about it. It's Doc's explaining the PiStar side of it. That's the side I don't understand.
I don't understand PiStar.
I know, that's why I'm listening to Doc in chat. And Ryan was explaining earlier.
Sorry.
Yeah, this isn't about just using 705 to get on DStar. It's about using the PiStar and connecting DMR, YSF, P25, and DStar to the PiStar. This is Kilo 5 Victor Oscar Papa testing. Does anybody copy? I'm testing a new PiStar on DStar.
Says you need to set your reflector on XRF 307.
Yeah, I did that. It did it XRF 307. It's default to E. I applied changes. It rebooted. That should be good, right? Or does this English UK need to be English US? I'll go ahead and do it. Yeah, here. This is the software we're using. This little PiStar, this little Raspberry Pi Zero allows me to connect through my internet. It gives me a hotspot for all the digital modes. Oh, I just heard it say QuadNet. Yeah, it says DStar on the screen now. Right here. This is K5VOP on the QuadNet, I hope, on DStar, giving a PiStar test. My first try. Does anybody copy? This is K5VOP. The light's blue. It shows connected. Anybody else can connect to that QuadNet? See if you copy. This is K5VOP testing DStar. Anybody copy? Somebody did. Oh no, that's the microphone. I'm getting feedback.
Interesting. I just lost audio. That's lost audio on my computer. That's my headset. Oh, God.
Do PiStar 1 or 2 in the reflector. I have no. I mean, there is a 1 there.
10 p.m.
Well, we just got the time from the QuadNet reflector. I mean, there's a DCS 001. There's probably an XRF 001. Yeah, XLX 001. Is that the... I don't know what these reflectors connect to. That's the problem. Is with this setup, you have to know these reflector numbers. And what they... Like Alabama Link, if they have it, it's going to be one of these reflectors, I assume. And I just don't know. It's not named like YSF. This is a whole different beast I'm working with that I've never messed with before. But we're connected, and was the main key tonight. D-Star and YSF. So like Chris said, it's a twofer.
Well, we're learning together.
Yeah, I just got to know which of these reflector numbers go to what places. Yeah, Chris, it did. I tried it. I wasn't really hearing anybody. And even the FT8 traffic, I always tune to that to see if I'm hearing okay. And that was really faint on 40 and 20, so I'm not sure what was going on there, but I'll take it back again next week and give it another try.
So just to let y'all know, if you're stateside, usually for me it's like a 2 to 3 second delay. And why am I hearing myself all of a sudden? But if you're overseas, it's a good 10 to 15 second delay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I learned that talking to Paul on the Fusion one time. And I can hear him, and like 10 seconds later, I can hear myself. 10, 15 seconds later.
Bluetooth DCS 001E.
All right, so it says it's DCS 001. It says it on the screen as well. I don't know whose this is or where it's connected to. All right, let me check. QuadNet, repeaters. There we go. Okay, Georgia is XRF 757. Wyoming is URF 307. And Alabama is URF 587. And then it shows that DMR gateway URF 307. So maybe I need URF 307. Here's, I'm showing this. So here's the gateway and list. So maybe XRF 757A. Yeah, it told me the time, and then it and the 705 showed me which reflector I was on too. I'm going to try this XRF 757A, D-Star only reflector. All right. Oops, not that. XRF 757A. All right, let's give it a try. Yeah, and it'll probably tell us here when it boots up. It'll tell us.
Bluetooth SRF 757 Alpha.
Okay, 757 Alpha shows on the screen. Up there, gives me my IP and says stand by. I'll listen for a sec, make sure no one's running a net. And let's give it a try. This is K5VOP. Does anybody copy? This is first test on a PiStar D-Star. Anybody copy K5VOP? And I may just be getting reflectors that don't have anybody on them right now. So we're connected. It's showing me connected. So I'm happy with that until I figure out these numbers. Now then what I can try, what you're talking about, Greg, is I can try to just connect to the repeater. I have to set the radio in the window to reach it, I think. And that's a D-Star repeater. K5VOP testing D-Star on PiStar. Anybody copy?
Please give me a Roger beat.
Yeah, I mean, it's coming back. Everything, the 705 showing the info here.
Probably just an empty room.
Yeah, could just be empty D-Star down there. So I'm satisfied with it. I need to play with D-Star a lot more. This is through a PiStar, so I can get on and test the local repeater next.
Looks like you got some YouTube to start watching.
Yeah, really. Well, we got two guys. I'm happy with that. We got the PiStar to work on. We got it connected. We got it working. YSF and D-Star has connected. DMR will be the next test. And then, okay, DR mode for the repeater. I'll set that. I think I already had that set up. I literally got to stick it over in the window for the antenna to get around this wall to reach it. And I'll set that up another time. So tonight was all about the PiStar. We got connected. So thanks for all the help, guys. I think I'm starting to understand it with D-Star and probably DMR. I'm assuming it's just going to be knowing those numbers, I guess.
Well, I mean, they stated earlier that there's a way to control it from your radio.
Well, yeah, I think when you set up the DR, the way Ryan was having set up, then I think you control it from the radio.
Yeah, I think that was the end goal there.
Yeah.
I think Greg was just wondering why you were doing that, so you can have full control on the radio rather than they had to adjust on the PiStar. So.
Yeah.
So yeah, Chris,
thanks for joining, and again, I appreciate the help.
It's always a journey on everything, and like I said, I know very little about D-Star, and I got a lot to learn. I got to get a D-Star radio first before I can start that journey.
I'll try some different reflectors, and then I want to be able to connect so I can reach Japan Ham over in Japan. So he and will connect through Discord or something, and I'll connect through the repeater to him and start learning how to use D-Star better. But I got the PiStar, so I know there's going to be a way that I can connect with my 705 and my little hotspot here, and I don't need the repeater, so not all the time anyway. Find nearest repeater. Yeah, I noticed that, but it was giving me. Why don't we do that one more thing before we close out?
I think that requires GPS. Do you have GPS built into your 705?
Yeah, it's right there.
Oh, you do have GPS. Okay.
It's been flashing all the time. It's actually locked now, so maybe it'll actually show it this time.
Because I know some radios have GPS capabilities, but you have to add them externally. Curtis, I think we're all there. We know just enough to be dangerous.
Okay, so yeah, and I just put the SD card in. I didn't realize I didn't have an SD card in there. So
you also need to load the repeaters on your SD card and load them.
Because what it did earlier, it gave me a. So here's it gave me. Let me go to the repeater. Here's a repeater list. Am I showing the right screen? Okay. Let me zoom that in a little
let me
bit.
close my.
No, it's fine. Let me zoom in.
do this. They don't need to look at my face. But Japan Ham, you're right. If you focus on using the repeater, you'll have a great time on D-Star, one step at a time. And I think that's right. I think Paul and I both need to learn how to use it and then take the next step of integrating PiStar into it.
Yeah, tonight was, like I said, Greg, tonight was connecting through the PiStar. I built the little PiStar kit, little DIY thing, fairly simple. But I had the wrong image flashing on it yesterday of Raspberry Pi. I got the right one on today, and it's connected and set up. So that was the main thing this weekend. I wanted to get this PiStar up and running. So my next thing for D-Star is going to be learning just the basic D-Star, how to connect to repeaters and all that.
And Greg's saying the SD card is for loading firmware and voice recording.
Yeah, it's only 8 gig. Am I going to need more in there for that kind of stuff? I just grabbed one nearby. I know it was empty. I was using it earlier. It was too small for the Raspberry Pi image.
Yeah, my IC7000, it's got a voice recorder. It's nice. Just press that button. CQ, CQ, CQ.
Okay, so when I'm doing this repeater found thing, load the repeater list. Is it because I don't have SD card programmed? So this doesn't pull them off of the airwaves or something, does it? I'm assuming that comes off the SD card.
You can also use to load LAD, I guess it's load the repeater list. So is there a website we need to go to get the repeater list? How does that work? Or does he need to be in communication with the D-Star repeater and then it's going to load it that way? How does that all work?
Because I've gone online and looked at the list. It's the same as Yaesu, Fusion, and all the others. Yeah, it's a website. So Jeff, is it thanks Lee. Thanks for stopping by. Repeater book, is there anywhere that has like a file that you can download?
Should be in the manual. There you go. Right back to what Greg said.
What, this old thing? Whoops. Look, I even got the Nifty. I'm ready. All right. Well, that's fine.
Well, hang on a second. Near the repeater is from the built-in repeater list, and it picks up the GPS settings. Near repeater is built-in repeater. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, there's a built-in or from?
No. He's saying the near repeater is from the built-in repeater list, but I didn't see a repeater list in there at all, and it picks up GPS settings.
I think he was joking.
No, it's not in the manual.
So I think what he was saying was, it sounds like it has to be on the SD card. Do I need to put those on the SD card? I can't imagine all the repeaters are in the radio because the repeaters would change. So I'm going to assume I have to get them put on the SD card. So I've got the SD card in. I'll play with that this week when I'm not working, or maybe on my layover. Yeah, the GPS is trying to acquire again. So I think that's what I need to do is, and I think I finally got the camera to be somewhat good to the screen here. So good. I'm happy with it. I'll work on getting the repeater list loaded and work on getting the repeater list loaded on the SD card and then testing GPS and stuff like that. And then I'll try to work on connecting with the repeater. And then at some point, connect through that and get over to Japan Ham in Japan. That's the other thing I haven't done either. I haven't connected it to Wi-Fi.
So does that radio have Wi-Fi on it?
Uh-huh.
Okay. That may be a good step.
Yeah, I should, I guess, connect to Wi-Fi. I mean, I remember seeing it. I thought it was Wi-Fi. Before I get to it, I'm sure Greg will answer. Right here. WLAN set. So, yeah.
Cool.
I don't know if that's for download and stuff like that, or if it's just for remote control or anything, or I'll have to play with that. There's a lot to play with this radio. But yeah, this little antenna is pretty cool. Let's see if I have the case for it or the bag. It's this one here.
Yes, it is, Bob.
Smiley antenna. Got it at HRO. And it just tells you right here. You raise it. So see on the top, 2 meter quarter wave, all sections extended.
Yeah, you're blacking out.
And then it tells you the other ones. For 440, it's all sections extended except the end and stuff like that. But anyway, pretty cool little antenna for the VHF UHF on the 705. Yeah, here, let's switch to the project cam. Be easier. This little one right here. And then I just bought the, I already did it. I bought the little 90-degree angle thing. And it fits around the case, the wind cam. But yeah, so you just, for 2 meters, it's all out. For 220, it says 2 sections down. Wait, 440 5/8 wave, 2 sections down. 440 quarter wave, all sections down. And then 220 quarter wave, 4 sections down. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's a total of 7 sections. And yeah, you just follow that. Whoops, I got it upside down now. Just follow that little thing right there. Oh, pretty cool. But nice and compact, fits in the ICOM bag, and works perfect. So that's a good addition to my ICOM go back.
Yeah, Jeff, unfortunately, we can't, unless you're an admin, you can't post a link. So join our Discord. If you can get in Discord, post it there, and Paul can get it retrieved from there.
Yeah, feel free to post that. I'll go check it out. Where'd my little touch thing go?
Yeah, YouTube's finicky about links. For good reason. Are you hooked up to your Wi-Fi now, or?
If it's not connected.
Okay.
He makes it sound like it's built into the radio. Which I don't know if that, I don't know. That's just showing the one that I've put in there. This is the repeater nearby me. Maybe I can edit it now with this SD card. Oh, no. Memory function doesn't work in DR mode. That's all right. I'm going to get I'll connect the Wi-Fi. Yeah, I think I still have it here. I'll connect the Wi-Fi and I'll get the SD card figured out and download the repeater list and all that, and we should be good to go. And then we'll try to connect over with you, Greg, when I start using D-Star. Find a time that we can get on Discord and talk while we work the connection out.
Once again, there's
Paul,
Paul's
can you
Discord
hang on
link.
just a little bit after the one Discord, of course?
Yeah. Let me pull this up. Okay, the reflectors. You see that's a file? Oh. Let's see here. Let's go to that.
Excuse me. Tired.
Okay. Yeah, this is like the Yaesu page where it just lists them. I love this where I can just look at them like this. So I'm assuming I got to update the list on the SD card, put it in there maybe. Whoops. I don't need an advertisement. Here's ICOM. Here's repeater list downloads right here. Let's see what that does. No data was returned. I got to select an area. Let's select Midwest. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, there's a bunch of them. And I'm sure there's a bunch in Japan too. Let's look at Asia. Or does Japan have its own? Yep. I figured they got a bunch. I think the one that was closest to me, let's see if I can find it, was not Chiba. There was another one. It was... Funabashi's fairly close. Tokyo might be the easier one when I'm in Tokyo. The Shibuya-ku. Yeah, I can't remember which one it was. Might have been Funabashi. I can't remember. I'll play around with that another time. So thanks for that info, Jeff.
And there's the website if anybody wants the link.
And just, feel free to post information you guys find or links to YouTube videos or information on how to work any of these. DMR. I may have to get another DMR radio because I can't get that HT to work. But that's pretty much it. Thanks, everyone, for joining. Longer than normal, but that's okay. We got two.
Oh my gosh, almost 2 hours.
Yeah, we got two figured out. So I'm happy with that. We got the PiStar connected, and we've used 2 digital modes through the PiStar. That was the goal, and we did good. So this week I'll work on just getting on D-Star, and I've got Greg there to help on the Discord, and hopefully the next video, maybe we'll get on and do some D-Star work. So this week, if I'm not working, I may do a stream on Black Friday. I'll start in the morning, get on JS8 call, FT8, SSB, whatever it is, and just live stream most of the day. I have a feeling I'm going to be working, though. They're paying double time. Can't pass that up. So other than that, Michael, I didn't see a video from you today.
No, took a week off again. I'm actually off this week, so I might do a video for next week, sometime during this week. But my life's pretty busy right now, so hopefully it'll slow down after the first.
That's okay. It's hills and valleys. That's what it's all about. All right. Thanks for joining me. Thanks, Michael. Thanks all the help guys in the Discord and for joining the chat. And hopefully this went out to all of them. I'll have to check all the streams. I did a different way. Nice, Chris. I'm tempted to take the week off, but it's hard to pass up 200%.
Yeah, I'm on salary, so it doesn't matter. They could work me 180 hours in a week. There's only 168 hours.
Okay. I'm going to move to Discord. So thanks, everyone. 73. Stay safe. Stay prepared. We'll see you next week on the Ragchew crew.
Yeah, take care.
Ragchew. Bye.
Bye.
All right, just go to Discord, Michael.
All right. Are you going live stream? Is that where you're going?
Why didn't it end the stream?
Oh, wow. I'll end it.
Okay. Hi, everyone.
Bye,
If it's still
y'all.
going.
See ya.